In today's video, we're going to talk about Surfshark VPN and why it continues to be one of the best options for both streaming and online privacy. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and if you've been looking for a VPN that actually works for Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, or other platforms without breaking the bank, this is the one you're going to want to hear about. So Surfshark has built a name for itself over the past few years as a VPN that's affordable, but still very dependable. A lot of low-cost options end up slowing you down or skimping on features, but Surfshark manages to keep things pretty balanced. You can stream without too much hassle, your privacy is protected, and the subscription does not feel overwhelming on your budget. So today I'm going to break down what Surfshark is, the key features that make it really stand out, how it performs when it comes to streaming and privacy, pros and cons, and everything in between. And of course, ultimately, whether this is the VPN you should choose. Let's get into it. So first off, what is Surfshark? Surfshark VPN is a virtual private network provider that has been around since 2018, but in that time, it has quickly become one of the most popular options worldwide. What sets Surfshark apart from the start is its pricing model. It's consistently one of the most affordable VPNs on the market, especially if you sign up for a 2-year plan. But being cheap doesn't mean it's bare bones. Surfshark offers many of the same features that you would expect from premium providers like ExpressVPN or NordVPN, but just at a lower cost. At its core, Surfshark works like any VPN. It encrypts your internet connection, hides your IP address, and lets you connect to servers in different countries. That means you can browse privately, protect your public Wi-Fi, and unlock streaming content that might otherwise be blocked in your region. Now, let's dive into some of the key features. So, Surfshark has built its reputation not just on price, but on its features. So, let's walk through the main ones that really make it stand out. One of the biggest selling points is that Surfshark allows unlimited device connections under a single subscription. Most VPNs limit you to around 5 to 10 devices, but Surfshark actually has 0 restrictions. That means you can cover your phone, your laptop, your tablet, and your smart TV, and even share with family members without ever worrying about hitting a cap. For a budget service, that level of flexibility is very rare and very valuable. Another key feature is the Clean Web, which is Surfshark's built-in ad blocker. So Clean Web stops trackers, ads, and malicious websites from loading, which not only makes your browsing faster, but also safer. If you're tired of being bombarded by pop-ups or targeted ads that seem to follow you around, Clean Web will cut down on that. Surfshark also includes a kill switch, which is an essential privacy feature. If your VPN connection ever drops unexpectedly, the kill switch will automatically block your internet traffic until the secure connection is restored. This prevents your real IP address from leaking by accident. When it comes to server locations, Surfshark offers thousands of servers in over 100 countries. This is one of the wildest coverages available in the industry, which is very important for streaming because it means you have plenty of server options to try if one is not working with a particular platform. For security, Surfshark uses AES 256 encryption, which is the industry standard. It also supports the WireGuard protocol, which is known for providing both strong security and faster speeds compared to older VPN protocols. Surfshark has also added some advanced features like MultiHop, which routes your traffic through 2 servers instead of 1 for extra privacy and camouflage mode, which makes it look like you're not even using a VPN. These extras are nice to have, especially if you're in a country with strict internet controls and you want the highest level of privacy. Streaming performance. One of the main reasons people choose Surfshark is streaming. So let's dive into how it actually performs. Surfshark has become known for reliably working with Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime Video, HBO Max, and so much more. If you've ever tried to use a VPN with streaming platforms, you know how frustrating it can be when you keep getting error messages. Surfshark has been one of the most consistent budget providers in terms of bypassing those blocks. Because they have such a large server network, you can usually just switch servers if one isn't working. For example, if you want to watch the UK library of Netflix, but your first attempt fails, you can simply try a different UK server, and the chances are that it's going to work. That flexibility is part of what makes Surfshark stand out compared to smaller, cheaper VPNs that may only offer a handful of locations. Another benefit for streaming is speed. Surfshark is not quite as fast as ExpressVPN in most cases, but it's plenty fast enough for HD and even 4K streaming. The inclusion of the WireGuard protocol really just helps here because it keeps your connection both secure and current. For people who travel often or who who want to access different streaming libraries around the world, Surfshark is one of the most affordable and reliable options. Privacy and security. Now let's talk about privacy because this is just as important as streaming. Surfshark is based in the Netherlands, which is a country that has strong privacy protections and is outside of major surveillance alliances like the Five Eyes group. This gives it a solid foundation when it comes to handling user data. Surfshark also follows a strict no logs policy. This means they do not store records of your browsing history, your IP address, or even your files or downloads. Even if someone requests this data, Surfshark would have nothing to hand over. This policy has been independently audited, which adds credibility to their claims. The unlimited device policy also plays into privacy. Since you can use Surfshark on every single device you own, you never have to leave anything unprotected. Your entire digital life can be covered under one subscription. And with features like MultiHop, Camouflage Mode, and Clean Web, Surfshark goes beyond the basics to give you more control over how invisible you are online. So whether you're shopping, banking, or just scrolling social media, your connection is secure. Next, let's dive into some of the pros and cons. Starting off with the pros. So there are a lot of positives to using Surfshark. The unlimited devices alone make it really stand out because most VPNs simply do not allow that. If you're someone with a lot of gadgets or a family that wants to share one plan, this feature saves you both money and hassle. Streaming support is another huge advantage. Surfshark works with the major platforms, and because of its wide server network, you can usually get access even when other budget VPNs fail. For people who love shows and movies from other regions, this is one of the most cost-effective ways to watch them. Privacy is also a strength. The no logs policy combined with advanced features like MultiHop and Camouflage Mode really give you even more protection than you would normally expect at this price point. Clean Web is also a nice bonus for blocking ads and trackers. Now, on the downside, Surfshark is not the absolute fastest. While it is plenty fast for streaming and browsing, power users may notice slightly slower speeds compared to Express or NordVPN. The app design is also simple, which is great for beginners, but may feel a bit too basic for advanced users who want more customization. And while the unlimited device policy is amazing, it sometimes means that customer support can be slower to respond if you run into technical issues with too many devices connected at once. Overall, the pros heavily outweigh the cons in my opinion, and Surfshark remains one of the strongest values on the VPN market. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about price. If you want to make sure you're getting the best price possible and you want to check these prices out and the plans out yourself, use our exclusive link down in the description below. Once you click that link, you will be brought to this page. We'll go ahead and click Get Surfshark VPN. So as you can see, they've got a few options for the 24, the 12, and the 1 month. I'm going to be reviewing the 24 month because like I said, for 2 years, you're going to get a better price than paying month to month. As you can see, we've got the Surfshark Starter, the Surfshark 1, and the Surfshark 1 Plus. The starter plan, you can save 87% and it comes to $1.99 per month plus 3 extra months on top of the 24 months. With this plan, you get the VPN and the alternative ID. Next, and the most popular, is the Surfshark 1 plan. This is $2.49 per month, plus you get those 3 extra months as well. With this, you get everything in the starter plan, but you also get the antivirus, the alert, and the search. And then lastly is the Surfshark 1 Plus, which is just $3.99 per month, saving about 81% here. And again, you get those 3 extra months on top of the 24 months. With this plan, you get everything in the Surfshark 1 plan, but you also get this data removal by Incogni. If you want to take an even deeper look at all of the different features for each plan, again, our link down below, you just click and then you can scroll down. Another cool thing about Surfshark is their 30-day money-back guarantee. If within the 30-day range, you are not loving it, you don't feel like it's the best fit for you, you can go ahead and get your money back. It really is such a low barrier to entry to get such a really well-rounded VPN. So if you want the Surfshark 1, you'll just click Get One. All you have to do is enter in your email address. You can go ahead and continue with Google or Apple. Then you can enter in your credit card. If you use our link, the coupon is automatically applied. So is Surfshark for you? The answer really depends on what you're looking for in a VPN. If your priorities are affordability, reliable streaming, and strong privacy features, then Surfshark is a very simple, easy yes. It's one of the few VPNs that truly balances price and performance without cutting any corners. If you want the absolute fastest speeds and don't mind paying more, you may want to look at something like ExpressVPN. If you want every possible advanced feature, NordVPN may be worth the extra cost. But if you are someone who simply wants a VPN that works, protects your privacy, and does not cost a fortune, Surfshark is still the best choice. Again, that link is down below if you want to save up to 87%. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It just helps us to continue to create free content just like this. I know that picking a VPN can feel overwhelming, especially when you see so many services making big promises. And the truth is, you don't need to overcomplicate it. Surfshark is affordable, reliable, and gives you the tools you need to stay private and stream without restrictions. That's why it's held its spot as one of the best budget options year after year. That wraps up this video. This channel is dedicated to helping you protect your online privacy and find digital tools that make your life easier. If you loved this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.